To Formula One now, and the Red Bull racing team has been dominating the sport recently.
Max Verstappen is champion of the world!
Max Verstappen wins 19 Grand Prix in a single season.
It's Christian Horner, he's the team principal. Obviously, you've made a fantastic start to the season. Have we seen the best of your car yet, or is there more to come?
In other news today, the Red Bull F1 boss Christian Horner has said it is time to draw a line under allegations of inappropriate behaviour.
He was accused by a female member of staff of controlling and coercive behaviour.
Christian Horner has spoken publicly for the first time to deny allegations of inappropriate behaviour.
He's still not commenting on the purported private messages anonymously emailed to F1 officials and media.
Jos Verstappen effectively calling for Christian Horner to go. Jos.
The world champion's father, Jos, said the team is at risk of being torn apart if the team principal remains in charge.
Thank you. Ian Parks, New York Times. Christian, you'll obviously be aware of Jos's comments on race day.
Phil Duncan-Pierre. Christian, just going back to Jos, have you spoken...
Another one for Christian.
Another one for Christian.
Christian, another one for you. Again for Christian.
Christian, another one for you, sorry.
Apologies to the other three gentlemen that are here. Sorry, Christian. Christian, you were asked earlier about the reputational damage to Red Bull. On a personal level, are you concerned about the damage that might have been done to your reputation over these past 3 weeks, regardless of the independent investigators' adjudication? And conversely, do you have any sympathy for the woman involved and what this whole saga might have done to her reputation as well?
Well, look, it's obviously been a very trying period, and we need to move forward and to focus on what we're here for, which is to go Formula One racing.
And that's Sergio Perez going off! It's Perez, he's hit the wall! Sergio Perez, and he's in the gravel.
The leading contenders for the World Championship come together at turn 3. He's got a puncher. He's damaged his front wing.
Mosing under, braking. He's going to force his way and hits Lewis Hamilton.
Lando Norris wins for the first time in Formula One. Charles Leclerc wins the Monaco Grand Prix. George Russell wins an amazing Austrian Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton wins the British Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri wins.
For Mercedes, it's a 1-2. Russell wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Hamilton comes home to finish in second. Piastri completes the podium.
This is the first time since 2020 that you haven't won in 4 races. You've gone 4 races without winning. How much work do you and the team have to do, and how close do you think the rest of the pack realistically is to what you have?
I mean, they're ahead of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Bull downfall is real.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
I am calm. And yes, it might have started as a few dirty WhatsApp messages between 2 grown adults talking about Cocoa Pops and having a wank on an airplane. Pretty sure that's definitely illegal. But what started as inappropriate behaviour has now led to a mass exodus. That is a real word. Exodus, a situation in which a lot of people leave a particular place at the same time. Who are the most important people at Red Bull? Christian Horner, Maxipad Verstappen, Helmut Marko? No, those are the people you see the most on television. Christian Horner's actual job is to walk around the Red Bull factory and make all the female employees feel uncomfortable. Helmut Marko's job is to walk around the Red Bull factory and make all the Jewish employees feel uncomfortable. And Maxipad's job is full-time sim racer who occasionally takes part in a Formula One race when he is contractually obligated to do so. If you had to pick 3 people who were primarily responsible for the Red Bull domination, it would be Adrian Newey, otherwise known as Aero Daddy, Hannah Schmitz, otherwise known as Strategy Mummy, and Jonathan Wheatley, otherwise known as Garage Fat Cock. These 3 are the most important people in Red Bull, and 2 of them have announced they are leaving. And I wouldn't be surprised if Big Brain Hannah follows them out the door with the way that she's been treated lately.
It's quite impressive how we let ourselves get undercut at this completely race. No, mate, don't give me that now. You guys give me the strategy, okay? I'm trying to rescue myself. The thing just doesn't hurt. It's unbelievable.
Does she look terrified because Maxipad is screaming at her on the radio, or because she knows that Jos Verstappen is about to make her break the sound barrier?
Thought he'd come out here and give you a little present right from the bottom of my heart.
RIP strategy mummy, and shout out to her big brain. So Jonathan Wheatley is leaving Red Bull to become the team principal of Audi. Reasonable career move. But Adrian Newey is going to Aston Martin to build a car for the window licker. First of all, what a waste of a car. Giving Lance Stroll an Adrian Newey designed F1 car is like giving a Stradivarius violin to a chimpanzee. Is he going to use that finely crafted instrument to play beautiful music? No. He's probably going to try and shove it up his arse.
I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me.
I know I said I was going to stop using footage of 9/11 in the videos, and I've now said that twice, but then I discovered the video of the monkey driving a golf cart. My hands were tied! And also, let me just say this, it's a very concerning time to be saying edgy things on the internet right now, because in the UK, a man has just been thrown in jail for a Facebook post. This broad got 15 months in jail for threatening to blow up a mosque, and alright, I've never threatened to blow up a mosque, but I have threatened to burn down Paul de Resta's house multiple times. And it's not just in the UK. In Germany, the police are currently looking for a man who fat-shamed a female politician, even though the female politician in question is clearly a lard arse. Look at this pig. And there's even a video of her picking her nose in public. You're not going to find any pizza rolls up there, you fat fuck. Fatty!
Fatty, 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 piggy, pig, pig, fat pig!
I mean, member of the plus-size community. Please don't throw me in jail. The point is, Adrian Newey is leaving Red Bull to go and build a car for the spastic. Jonathan Wheatley is leaving, and Big Brain Hannah is now in witness protection. But the mass exodus isn't the only reason the Red Bull stonks have been collapsing faster than this fat pig's chair. Max Verstappen hasn't won a race since the Spanish Grand Prix, 6 races ago. Sergio Perez has only scored 39 points over the past 10 races. But in the same amount of time, he's done $3.4 million worth of damage.
We're going to build the wall. We have no choice. We have no choice.
An enormous crash at the Monaco Grand Prix that cost Red Bull a cool 2.1 milli.
Build that wall. Build that wall.
Swatting it into the barriers at the Hungarian Grand Prix, 7 hunch.
Build that wall. Build that wall!
Dropping it into the wall at the Canadian Grand Prix, 3 hunch, along with a few other excursions, and that means that now Red Bull's accounting department is having a full-blown aneurysm.
Who's gonna pay for the wall?
And if it wasn't for Pando Porris being a complete bottle job, Max Verstappen's 4th World Championship would be under serious pressure. Red Bull are almost certainly going to lose the Constructors' Championship to McLaren, and this is the same team that last season won every single race except one. But now, MaxiPad can barely drag that boat onto the podium. Sergio Perez is trying to kill himself. The most important members of the team are leaving, and Christian Horner's cock is all over the internet. So where did the downfall begin? Excellent question. Well, this picture was going viral on F1 social media with the caption, "This is where the downfall began." It was taken at the Miami Grand Prix, where, as per, there were many celebrities, including Donald Trump, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, Michelle Obama, Jeff Bezos with his new girlfriend, who is basically just a pair of tits with legs, and this young man, or girl, or non-binary lizard person. Whatever the fuck it is, Max Verstappen looks very comfortable. Max's face cracks me up every time. He is disassociating so bad. Max looks so confused, I'm screaming. There's no way this is a real picture. What the fuck is that thing standing next to Max? What the hell is that? What in the hell is that thing?
What the hell is even that?
Apparently, his name is James Charles, and aside from looking like a blow-up sex doll for a gay paedophile, he is famous for wearing makeup. I'll say that again. He is famous for wearing makeup. A bit like John Wayne Gacy. He was the serial killer that dressed up like a clown and waterboarded his victims, and I would still rather go for a pint with him than whatever the hell is even this.
Hi sisters, James Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
But aside from the awkward photographs, something else happened at the Miami Grand Prix. McLaren introduced hella upgrades. According to Autosport.com, they made 10 major changes, including a completely new front wing, new front suspension geometry, a brand new floor, revised side pod inlets, updated rear suspension, rear brake ducts. They upgraded that car like Jeff Bezos upgraded his ex-wife. The old one was mid, but the new one has a big pair of tits and it's ready to suck and fuck. I'm sure she's a lovely lady, but I mean, you could hang your coat off those nipples. The point is, what was the point? See, now I'm thinking about her nipples. Ever since the Miami Grand Prix, McLaren has had the fastest car, and occasionally they have used that fastest car to great effect. For example, at the Dutch Grand Prix, Pando Porris lined up on pole position, but then completely bottled the start as per, handing the lead of the race to Max Verstappen before the first corner. But it didn't even matter, because that McLaren was so fast, he storms back into the lead on lap 17, and then pulled 22 seconds by the end of the race. He even came on the radio and said Max's catchphrase just to take the piss.
Simply lovely, huh?
Oh, burn! So what the hell happened to Red Bull's pace? Because at the start of the season, it was Maxipad who was winning races by 20 odd seconds. Well, some people believe it was to do with this fancy asymmetric braking system. I said asymmetric, not anti-Semitic, helmet. Asymmetric braking system that Red Bull has been using until the FIA made it illegal with a mid-season regulation tweak. Ooh, conspiracy.
There's an attack on the species by a guild of psychopaths and they must be defeated.
Formula One veteran Peter Windsor said this: looks as though Red Bull might have been running a clever rear cross-brake inertia valve before they were obliged to remove it before Miami. This could explain Max's rear right brake drum in Melbourne and his turn-in grief since China. What he's talking about is when Maxipad's arsehole exploded at the Australian Grand Prix because of a mechanical failure. Was it a mechanical failure? Or is Red Bull running a human trafficking ring from the back of that car?
We're not going to have Pepsi with baby flavoring in it, you baby harvesting demon maggots.
And when he mentions the turn-in grief, if you just watch the onboard footage, you can visibly see the understeer. Look at that. This is understeer.
A -5 brake pace and the thing just doesn't turn. It's unbelievable.
That car has less grip than James Charles's arsehole.
Hi, sister.
And just as everybody was putting their tinfoil hats on, Autosport publishes this article saying that the FIA denied any team had been running such a system. Leave it to the FIA to ruin a perfectly good conspiracy theory. So the mainstream story is Red Bull have stagnated while McLaren have got themselves a new big-titted girlfriend who likes to suck and I mean, they've upgraded the car and the upgrades work really well. And I'm sure she's a lovely lady. The most important members of Red Bull are leaving, which may or may not have something to do with all of the behind-the-scenes drama the Horn Dog files created. Wouldn't that be hilarious if Red Bull's entire dynasty collapses because of Christian Horner's cock? Adrian Newey is about to get paid £30 million a year just to spread jam on the inside of Lance Stroll's visor. That'll shave a few tenths. The British government are throwing people in jail for being fun on the internet. Red Bull is running a human trafficking ring, and Max Verstappen's car has been possessed by the ghost of James Charles's arsehole. Thank you and goodbye.
If you guys did enjoy this video today, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up down below and subscribe if you have not already. Click that little notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video.
What the hell is even